scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Hands it off out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
LaQuint Allen, 25 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Throwing is Ward. That's complete to DK. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready, ready.
They go play action with Ward. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Ready, go.
They go play action with Ward. Now a run here off the arc.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Cam Ward
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away was the safety, Amani Hooker.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to have a Jags first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
4 yards.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 30. First down, Jaguars.
They'll run with Allen. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Ward. And that will be incomplete. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the... And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the red. Hey, Soko, so hot.
Now Lawrence. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Jacksonville.
The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Lisa 24.
Now Thomas will come in motion right.
Here we go.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stops.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. 59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
The 6-yard line.
Ready.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Get it. Go.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chimere Dike. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Bayshore Turton.
57 yards.
And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
On the jump.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is taken at the 23. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, here we go.
Now Lawrence.
Drops it underneath for Tootin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Hey, Lion.
Out of the gun. It's Lawrence.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Myers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Hey, go. Silver.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Red.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about...
a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Ward. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 3rd down and very long.
Come on.
To throw, here's Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still on the move at a nice pace.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Third and 4.
On red. Hey, Ginger.
Lawrence will throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
They certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward.
Over the middle, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
To throw is Ward. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Ward to throw once more. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Moore.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your fucking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days. I don't even care. Get out of my way.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
70 Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing is Ward.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Come on.
Throwing now, Ward. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to kick it away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Hey.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But now he appears to be in some pain. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Ward. And his throw here is incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And here's a give to Spears.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. First and 10 upcoming.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Here's Ward. He's across midfield.
And down right around the 37. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw again.
Well, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Lawrence.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
DK to return. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw. Ward. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Titans 1st down.
From the gun, Ward.
And that's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Rocco 80. Let's go.
They'll throw again, Ward. Over the middle, he has a Conqueror.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
That's good.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there. They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ward.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 now. Looking deep downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9.
He's got the open man. It's Eilmanner.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Titans, first down.
From the gun, here's Ward.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Jags are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Hey.
Now Lawrence.
That is caught by a diving Thomas. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They go play action with Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Jaguars' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, complete. It's Myers. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence.
And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Now a carry for Allen. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Lisa, 24.
They stay on the ground with Allen. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaQuint Allen, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out.
But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
The try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do.